Jenny, and I am a Platinum Leader with Young Living. I am so excited to be tackling a topic today that I know is top of mind for many, and that is how to embrace the slow season. So as I was gathering my notes though for what I wanted to cover in this video, I decided to rename it completely. And I know this sounds completely corny, but I am renaming this video Thriving Through Any Season, because I truly believe that there's no reason why we cannot all be doing exactly that if we have the right attitude. I mean, we are working with one of the most incredible companies in the world, and we have the privilege of spreading the message of wellness, which is amazing. So I hope that I'm able to give you some really practical tips that you're able to take back and put to good use in your businesses today. So let's get right to it. Each of us as leaders needs to make a choice right now and every single day going forward. And that choice is one of what kind of attitude are we going to have? Are we going to have an attitude that's grumbly and complaining and making excuses and blaming others, and one that's just really stuck in the moment and stuck in circumstances? Or are we going to choose to use this season as a season of opportunity, a season to look in other areas for growth, a season to continue moving forward towards our whys? So every leader, regardless of if you are just getting started and this is your very first day starting your Young Living business, or if you're all the way up to a Royal Crown Diamond, that is an attitude choice that we each need to make every single day. And it ties completely into the second thing I wanted to mention, which is our team's culture. So the things I'm talking about in this video are going to apply to you regardless of if you have a team of 2 or a team of 200,000. We are each as leaders responsible for our team's culture and responsible for leading and guiding our team's culture. So how do we do that in a season like this? One of the things that I've done for my team is I've started doing weekly video updates. They're not fancy, they're not long. Half the time I'm not even showered. I'm not all put together, but it's real for my team, and it's showing them that, hey, you don't have to have all these perfect circumstances lined up in order for you to continue to move forward in your business. It's been a great opportunity for me to really get some face-to-face time with them and kind of get over some of that lost, tone that we lose in text communication, either on Facebook or through text messages or whatever that be. And they've been received really well, and it's really been powerful, I think, in helping to guide my team's culture in the positive way that I want it to go. Because if you have a culture that's going more down a negative route, reality is a really good thing. But when reality turns into complaining and blaming and excuses, that's a surefire way to make sure everyone gets sucked down with it. So keep an eye on your team's culture, and if it's not headed in the direction you want it to be going right now, steer it in another direction. Figure out how you can do that and how you can interact with your team and help lead them and guide them so that they can reach their goals. Use this season as an opportunity to inspire your team. That is one of my favorite parts about Young Living, is that we not only get to build our own businesses, but we get to help other people build theirs and reach their goals and reach their dreams. And it's so exciting. I find it so much more of a blessing to watch my team members hit their goals than it is even to hit mine. So that is awesome. Take advantage of it. So reviewing this section, you want to make a choice every single day on your attitude. You want to keep an eye on your team's culture, make sure you're leading that. And you want to make sure that you're using this season as an opportunity to inspire your team. Something else that we should all be doing in this season is to focus on our own personal growth. If that's not something you're doing already, I really want to encourage you to consider and start looking into exactly what that means and exactly what that looks like for you. This year at Gold Retreat, Royal Crown Diamond Terry Seacrest spoke. She was very motivational, just an awesome speaker. And one of the things that she shared was that she was not able to advance from platinum to diamond until she started to focus on that own personal growth. Now, if we were to rewind maybe a month or so ago, I actually wouldn't be able to speak on this personal growth thing because I would probably go, what does that even mean? But this changed everything. This book is by John C. Maxwell. It's called The 15 Invaluable Laws of Growth. And it's an incredible book. Our team is doing a book study on it right now, and it has been hugely influential in helping to guide that culture that I was talking about earlier. So if you don't have this book, or if you haven't read it yet, make sure to pick it up, because it is perfect for talking about this season and how we can learn to thrive and grow personally and in our business in all seasons. Another thing that you can be doing right now is focusing on growing your network. If you don't feel like you know enough people, now is a great time to get out there. What interests do you have? Where can you start to get involved in your community? Where can you meet new people and start to form those genuine relationships? They don't form overnight. So take some time now to invest yourself in getting out there and meeting new people. Something else that we have a great opportunity to focus on right now is just getting back to basics. And by that I mean, what does your team look like now? How are your team members doing? Are you taking not good but great care of them? When's the last time you've called them and checked in on them and seen how they're doing? Do you have team members that haven't heard from you in a while? Right now is really when you want to come up with a strategy and a plan to make sure that all of your team members feel loved on and cared for, and that they know how to reach out to you if they have a question. So if you have a really small team now, or maybe you have a growing team, you want to come up with a strategy on how to handle that as your team grows, because we never want anyone to start to feel left behind. It doesn't really make sense to be so focused on finding new members for our teams if we're not even taking care of the ones that we have. So make sure to focus on that. OGV growth isn't everything, right? This isn't just about selling a kit and saying, great, good luck, have fun. That's not what this is about. This is about building those genuine relationships and helping people truly to embrace a journey of wellness. All right, so I've got an honest question for you all, and I want you to give yourself a really honest answer. And that, does your activities right now in the season match your goals? What does your calendar look like for the next 6 weeks? Does that match your goals and match your why? If it doesn't, maybe start to rethink where you're focusing your efforts and your activity. There are so many opportunities to meet with your members, invite them to different events, help them to get educated on how to use Young Living's awesome products that they give to us. If you have not taken the time to define your why yet, I want you to do that right away, because that is going to be what drives you and what propels you forward and what gives you motivation in all seasons. We don't want to be lukewarm in this. We don't want to have one foot in and one foot out. We want to stay committed to our whys so that we can continue to move forward in confidence. I really wholeheartedly believe that it is those leaders that are really embracing and learning how to thrive in all seasons, even if it's growing in a different way and it's not just growing in OGV, because again, that's not everything. So I hope these ideas were an encouragement to you today. I'd love to hear what you're doing as well to thrive in all seasons. Keep in mind that Young Living's mission is for us to have oils in every single household in the world. That has not happened yet, so there's still a lot of work to be done.